Welcome back to Footballology, and welcome back for another episode of Diamonds in the Rough. Now, this episode is not going to be gameplay or anything like that. It's going to be purely about getting our team right. Now, as you guys know, over the last couple of games, we've struggled with the offensive line position, primarily just protecting our young quarterback and giving him time in the pocket. Now, when I go over my offensive line, Cole is a good starting left tackle. I feel comfortable with him. I like him, but I feel like I can improve upon him. And I've seen some guys in the league that I want to take a look at, and I'm going to show you guys in just a second. And then we got Hefney at the right tackle position. I've seen this man, while I'm editing these videos, I've seen this man get cooked so many times, and that's just so frustrating to me. So now it's like, Hefney, there you go. I think that's how you say his name. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that. But one trade that I've made thus far, that kind of get you guys up to speed real quick, there was a safety for the Cincinnati Bengals when we just came out that Bengals game that really intrigued me. Mason, dude was 6'4", 208. Love this player card. I ended up trading for him for a third-round pick straight up. I know that was kind of rich for this player card and that overall and that development trait, but I feel like that was just value that I needed. Now he's going to move in and insert at our free safety position. He has everything I want at the free safety spot. Now there's this tackle that I want to show you guys real quick. So I'm gonna try to keep this update quick, simple, and just straight to the point. John St. Clair, I flipped through all the right tackles, I flipped through all the left tackles, and I came across this man right here, and I was like, God, I need him on the roster. Now, looking at his player card as overall and his development trait, I don't think the Jaguars are going to relinquish him. I don't think they're going to let him go, like, at all. I don't think they're going to let this man walk. But I think I have a package deal that I'm willing to put together, and hopefully that it works for them. Now their number one need is left out linebacker. As you can see, we have this Samuel Jacobs guy that I'm not sure how I got him on my roster. I completely forget. Sometimes I have to go back and watch the film. But he's a 74 overall, and he's a left outside linebacker. At this point, we don't need him, and he's very expendable. And they need a left out linebacker, so we're going to make that happen. Now their number three need, as you can see, is a right tackle. And guess what we have? We have a right tackle that's up for trade that I feel really comfortable letting go. And Hefney, like I said, his player card, it's not bad. He's an 80 overall, technically 79 with the boost and everything. You get it. But I think that this is a guy that can possibly insert and help them out. Hopefully, I don't know. And then we still got to get rid of some picks. And the only pick that we have that we can get rid of currently is this 4th round pick. So we're going to throw that 4th round pick on there. Say it's the cherry on top of the trade cake, if you will. And we're going to do this trade straight up. Now, on the surface, for me personally, this trade does not look that appetizing. But for them, clearly they're interested in the 2 players. And that's something that they really want to do. So I'm not going to take that away from them. If they really want those 2 players, then so be it. And I'm, hey, if you feel like those 2 players can make you better, then hey, go ahead, do you, boo-boo, do you. But anyways, St. Clair is a guy that's going to come in instantaneously and improve our team right out of the gate. And so I'm hoping they take this trade. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Oh, they declined us on the trade. Okay, so the Jaguars aren't interested in the players that you've offered. I get that. Hey, you like the value. I think the pick, now that's where the Mason 3rd round pick kind of comes into play, because if that 4th was a 3rd, then that's something we can do. Now, what we could do, and I'm not really, I don't want to do this because I feel like I can do something more with these picks later on down the road. But we do have next year's 2nd round pick that we don't need, so we're gonna throw that in there. And obviously they're gonna want that, right? So this definitely has to be it. This has to be the trade to bring St. Clair over to the Giants. Oh my God, they're still not interested. Okay. I'm gonna get ballsy here. Now they do need a middle linebacker, but if I give up my middle linebacker in Pendleton, then at that point, then they, they're definitely not gonna get my guy Hefney unless they give up their 1st round pick, which we still do need another 1st round pick. So now at this point, I'm interested. I wonder if they would take Lester. Now, Lester value, in my opinion, is up right now, and that's something that we can cash in on. I'm not sure if they're going to do that. Yeah, that's even worse than what we offered them the first time. My apologies. Like I said, this man, I understand why they don't want to let him go, and I understand why I want him, and I want him. And so now the Pendleton Pendleton adding in is very interesting to me. Now they need a right so they need a right tackle. I want to see who they're starting right tackle. I would say they definitely need that right tackle position. And if they give up St. Clair, they're going to be hurting at the tackle position for sure. Looking at the middle linebackers, they definitely need that middle linebacker, and then they do need a strong safety. Now, we did just trade for Mason, but that was to create depth and more value at the position. So I'm not sure if Harriet's on the trade block. If Bradfield was healthy, I would definitely consider Bradfield right here. And then they do need a left out linebacker, which is Jacobs better than what they have. Not really, but he sits in there, I guess. Is Pendleton a thing? Now, this definitely opens me up to be more vulnerable across the middle. But we do need that next fourth round. We do need that other first round pick, and so that's an option that we can be looking at as well. So if they are willing to do this trade, once again on the surface, this trade now swings all the favor into their camp. Now they do need to take one player off their roster because their roster size is out of whack, and they're not going to take the trade because of their roster size. So we're going to add somebody real quick, and then we're going to get into the details of that trade real quick. We're gonna go here. We're just gonna go to the bottom of the roster and pick up Bojo. Who knows? Defensive tackle. I'm not gonna look at your player card. I don't care. I'm just gonna pick you up, bro. Okay, so now they're balanced out. Their roster, my roster's balanced out. Everybody's happy. Now on the surface, we're gonna take out the defensive tackle and Freeney because he doesn't matter. But we're talking about St. Clair and their first round pick in this upcoming year's draft. For Pendleton, who is a premier middle linebacker who has shown that he can be decent, but he hasn't been a playmaker. And so that's why I'm kind of like, maybe. I need that tackle position. I'm really trying to get this offense on board. Now, I know this is moving Pendleton is going to kill the chemistry that I have on my defense side of the ball, but I still have speed behind Lester with Jeffrey, who came back off injury. So that's going to be a possible starter there. I'm really feeling this trade. Like I said, on the surface, I feel like the momentum is in the Jaguars camp, getting a starting middle linebacker, getting a starting right tackle, and that left out linebacker. They didn't want draft value at that point. So that one might end up becoming too rich for this trade, but we're going to see what they say. Yeah, that one's too rich. Okay, so that's cool. We're going to come off that one. And what we're going to do is, I really want St. Clair, y'all. I really do want St. Clair. Dude, look at all these twos they got. Jesus. Okay, but I really want St. Clair. I'll take a 7th. I'll take a 7. Now, on the surface, once again, the Jaguars complete 100% win this deal right here. You're getting 3 starters, possibly, and you're giving up 1 starter and a 7th round pick. Let's see what happens. Okay, they're still not interested. Okay, is St. Clair really worth these 3 players? We got a premier starting linebacker. We got a decent starting right tackle, which I'm not on Hefney. I'm just I don't care. And then Jacobs, I don't care. The Pendleton is the one. So at this point, it's Pendleton for St. Clair. And that's a trade that I'm willing to make. I feel like I can develop or even trade for, I'm not going to trade for a middle linebacker, but even draft another middle linebacker at Pendleton's position. I'm okay. I've talked myself into this trade, and they still don't want to do it. Jesus. Okay. All right. Let's try this. We're going to take off Jacobs. I'm just hanging there with you because I really want St. Clair now. Like, I've got this in my mind, what I could do having St. Clair on my roster. So we're going to give up the 79 overall right tackle and the 85 middle linebacker in Pendleton. And we're going to give up next year's 2nd round pick. This is a trade that they got to take it. I'm not even going to talk about it. They got to take this. Or are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. If I give up this number 1 overall pick, or this number 1 pick, is St. Clair worth the number 1 pick? This 1st round pick, is he worth it? Now, if we go off to win the Super Bowl, it becomes essentially a 2nd round pick. The value of the pick lowers. We're a 7-0 team right now, and so the value definitely isn't there for the pick. I get it, and it could possibly be essentially a 2nd round pick. I think we have to. We have to do it. We don't. No, hold on. Okay, Freeney is not an option anymore. Okay, yeah, we're taking Freeney off. Give me one of these 2s. Y'all got a fucking buttload of 2s. No, I can't take a 2 because of the diamonds in the rough. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I'm freaking out and stressing right now. Okay, I'm gonna do this. These are three starting caliber players for some pennies and a premier left tackle though. The premier left tackle. And you guys know how I feel about my trenches. I'm doing it. I'm pulling the trigger. There it is. It's done. Oh, St. Clair's a giant though. That just give me a minute. Let's talk about it. St. Clair's a giant. That's just remember that St. Clair's a giant. Now the thing is we don't have any ones at all. And I'm not even sure if I have a package deal I could put together to get at least one of the 2 ones that I would need going into this offseason. Because I would need at least one. I have to figure out something come this offseason. So hopefully that Mason trade pans out. Hopefully the St. Clair. Oh my lord, this is gut wrenching, dare I say. But it's done. St. Clair's our starting left tackle now. If I cut him, I don't get any penalty, which is cool. But when it comes to time to pay this man, we're going to pay this man. Now, Gerald Cole moves to the right tackle position. We fortified our offensive line in one trade, but for every action, there is a reaction. And this reaction is a negative one because now our middle linebacker position is depleted. I mean, depleted. Jeffrey and Lester will be our starting linebackers for the remainder of the season. Hopefully they don't get hurt. I just said that out loud and I just probably jinxed myself. But that's something that we're just going to hang our hat on for the time being. Going into this offseason, middle linebacker is definitely going to be at the top of the need list. But damn it, there it is. The damage is done. Do I feel dirty? Oh, I feel filthy. I feel like I need to take 3 showers real quick before I queue up my next game. But I am so ecstatic though. We're doing this for our young quarterback, and that's what's most important. Richard is not having the protection that he needs in that pocket. Bringing in St. Clair at the left tackle position is going to give him that. Moving Cole to the right tackle position, like that offensive line now looks better. It feels better. It feels like something that we can actually move forward with, and hopefully it turns into something extremely high caliber. Like I said, we gave up a lot for this trade. Losing Pendleton, I think, was the one that hurt me the most. Granted, losing a first round pick is one thing, but losing Pendleton is the one that kind of killed me the most. And if you guys, just so you guys know, heads up, I don't do trades. Trades aren't my thing, but the way my offensive line's been playing, I had to do something. I had to pull the trigger on something. I have no more trade value at this point. I have nobody that I can move on from. Hopefully somebody blows up and gets some high XP. Maybe I can shift them out like that. Then we flip it to the defense side of the ball. I feel completely, like I said, depleted. We will be moving Mason to the free safety position. Mason will be our starting free safety in the upcoming gameplay, so definitely check out for him, or watch out for him and what he's going to do. Straight's going to go back to the starting left out or right out linebacker position. Don't worry about that. I see that. And that's going to be our defense. So, but our defense has been one of the most toughest units in the league. It got worse. It literally got worse. We lost our captain on defense. Lester's been balling out, and hopefully he can keep that same momentum. But that's all I have for you guys in this video. I really hope you guys enjoy this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. This is something that one of my subscribers reached out to me and asked about, like, hey, could you do a filler video? Could you do some kind of update video or something? And so this is what I want to put out. I hope you guys enjoy it though. If you did, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't roast me about the trade. I know it was a trash trade possibly. Just don't roast me on it. But if you like this video, like I said, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a footballologist yet, I don't know what you're waiting on. Gonna hit that subscribe button today, become a footballologist, and stay safe, football fans.